Alright, how's it going tonight? Welcome, Jack. We are back with more Meatballcraft. Last time we got the magic half of our sanity soap dispensers ready to go. But today we're going to work on the technology half with of our mini woot and other things that we're going to need to set up here so we don't have to keep farming ingredients. I did a little bit of the woot off stream just before it started. I didn't get all of it built, so we're going to continue with that first in stream, and then we'll move on to whatever else we need. I don't think I am missing anything. I think I have everything pretty much listed out. We only need... There's one more woot I didn't build, but we'll build that quickly here because I was already down here working on the wiring and stuff. So we'll get back to that once we build the other woot. But other than that, the only other thing we need to build is a deep mob evolution for zombies, because it turns out you cannot make a zombie woot. You can't do that in this mod pack, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to use deep mob for zombies, but everything else I'm gonna do through woot because it's just way more efficient. All your school work for the week is finished. Nice. Hell yeah, you could spend the whole weekend playing Silk Song. That's good. Play video. I've also isolated the issue with the skip video command on this thing, and I know how to fix it now. Except I have to do it every single time because steering elements is stupid, and there's nothing I can do about that side of things. This is weird. I noticed this today, but this, I don't know if it was an update or something that recently happened, but these hatches or whatever, they're really glitchy all of a sudden. I was trying to get down here before stream, and I broke... This thing generated 12 invisible blocks that I could all break, and each one of them dropped an entire rusty hatch that I could pick up. But I don't know, this thing's weird, because okay, cool, so this is here, we can stand on this, that makes sense, right? We open it. First of all, I could have sworn it used to open upwards, but maybe I'm wrong about that. But then, as this cow is demonstrating kindly for us, you can stand on air. And I don't know why that is. I can't go through this. I can't do anything like that. But if I go down here and I go up, yeah, I also get stuck. But you get stuck in a less of a... It's not a full block on the way up. It feels like half a block. I guess it's half a block. I don't know what this is. But I don't think this was a problem before. I love this door mod, but man, it's so many problems with it all the time. Okay, first thing I want to do today on stream, let me put these aside. I was making some danks. We're going to need those too. But I want to make one more woot if possible, because let me just delete all these blocks for now too. We'll need those later anyways. I want to make one more woot because, so the woots I made so far, where are they? I ended up making... This one's... No, that's the one that's working. I made a creeper woot. I was going to make a zombie woot, but that's obviously, like I said, that doesn't really work. So we have a creeper woot here. This isn't creeper. Wait, what is this? Oh, this is the Dreadguard root. Okay, that's right. I made the Dreadguard woot, and I need to make and then the creeper one's here. So we got creeper, we got Dreadguard, because this is going to make the Dreadium ingots that we'll need for other things later. I figure might as well add it on. But one more woot I'd like to make is this Sea Serpent woot, because we need Sea Serpent scales for the blocks that we need to build with this. Oh, welcome, a Nerdy Spider. How's it going tonight? I won't lie, I've seen so many mobs in the minimap is making my own TPS sweat. I've had to do... Last year we did one... I just did a full cleanse. I did /kill all at E, not player, and just wiped everything because there's just so many mobs that people spawned. It hasn't been that bad so far since then. So I think I don't have any plans on doing another one of those anytime soon, but I will admit it had to happen once before, unfortunately. What do we need for woot again? Okay, so I said we just have one more woot we want to make, right? Yeah, tier 3 is good enough for consistency reasons. So we need some flesh. We need some bones. We need blaze. Ender. Where'd all the ender get shoved to? Oh, is that all I have for ender? Oh shit, okay, we're gonna have to make some more ender then. Which means we're gonna have to make more of these. I forget, how do we make those? Where are they? Oh yeah, it's that stuff. Right, but to make that stuff, I need more of the soul stone. How do we make the soul stone? Spark command time? I mean, we can do the slash, what's it, slash TPS? Or slash spark? Spark C? Spark TPS? There we go. There's your TPS. I don't know what that 7.18's from. Probably me flying around or something. But looks pretty normal to me. Yeah, I don't build considering that my base is like not at all in the void or whatever. It's pretty surprisingly intact. Like I said, it's really, if it wasn't for the commands, which I guess aren't open, they're open now. If it wasn't for the commands, I think we'd be doing fine and I would never have any issues. Okay, if I want to make this, what is this? Soul dust? Soul sand and hammer. Okay. Alright, so we have to make some more of this stuff here. Let's make like a few hundred stacks here. Yeah, I was doing a bunch of like woot preparation. My original goal was to have the wooting done before stream, because I figured we've done it like so many times on stream and it's just the same thing every time. I figured I was just going to do that off stream, but I started it, I got enough decent amount of it done, and I was like, oh, I should probably make a woot for this. Oh, we're going to need a woot for this. And then zombies didn't end up being wooted, so like, we're going to have to do that anyways. So there's always something, and I figured like if we're gonna, you know, I'm in the mood, I'm doing woot, might as well just do a whole bunch of them, and then we don't have to worry about, what do we need? Oh yeah, we need cobblestone and this stuff. Where's cobblestone? Just get the woot done now, and then we don't have to worry about it for a while. That is not the cobblestone I want. Where is it? Where did that go? That's cool. Oh, is it the other way around? Shit, my bad. Okay, my inventory is clearly messed. Also, we don't need this. Get that out of there. Try this again. There we go. Oh, right. It's 2 stacks per. I mean, that's fine by me. That's gonna cause some problems. Shit. Oh my god. Don't mind me. Just doing this in the most inefficient way possible. Here's approximately 15 TPS in mid-game chapter 10. Well, we'll see how it goes. You know, it'll if anything, it'll just be another problem that we'll have to tackle in the long list of problems and solutions that we have to tackle throughout this mod pack. So, you know, just like any good mod pack, I feel like TPS is just one of the things that you have to worry about at any given time. I see that spider there. I'm actually surprised it's not attacking me, considering it's standing right on top of me. So as long as I don't move, I don't think we'll have any problems. Wait, why don't I just do this, and then we don't have to worry about... Oh yeah, we do anyways, okay. Is there a way to, like... I guess there's no way to, like, have it just keep feeding cobblestone into this crafting table while I do this. I have to like keep pulling it out manually. I guess that spider's just like inert and doesn't care at all about me, regardless of where I'm standing. Just want to get like a bunch of this soul stone stuff done. We've also yet to passive brain line. A 10-step 1,000 divine consumed and tick. Ooh. Wow, okay. That sounds kind of nasty. Yeah, we haven't like been in chapter 3. There's not like a whole lot of stuff that we have access to yet. Like this is still pretty early and primitive by relative to the rest of the mod pack for sure. I am well aware of that. We're starting to dabble with the with some of the stuff, but I think I still have quite a ways to go before we get into like the real meat and potatoes of this pack. Unfortunately, we hit a bit of a speed bump because of my permanent warp, and now's the time to like finally tackle it. Because it's like actually legitimately annoying, and I can't do anything about it. That's why the last like 3-4 streams have been all about, oh, okay, I guess I made too much of this stuff. Whoops, we'll just put in the overflow. There we go. Might as well finish crafting it though. Yeah, the permanent warp that I got from Meatballcraft, because I can't even remember why at this point why I had to go in there. I just remember it being very important that we did and do a bunch of abyssal progression, but like as a result, I've gathered so much permanent warp. The meter doesn't even show me how much warp I have anymore. So I've been trying to make those red cross things, because the tooltip says they get rid of permanent warp, but finding them is a real pain in the ass. But it seems like I should be able to just craft them, although that's going to take a little bit of work. But I figured, you know, we get this done and then we never have to worry about warp again. Okay, what do we need from this? Right, I was trying to make ender blocks, but to make ender blocks we needed these, which requires those, which requires more of that, which requires more of these. So I'm going to make a few of those too. Because I've been going through quite a few of these in the last little bit. And then now we can do this. And I totally forgot to grab this. There we go. Okay, that should be good for a little bit, I think. Okay, we got those. Now we can make some ender casings. I'll make a couple stacks of those. The line that has each step making less than the next step you need to massively speed up the first few steps, which is where the lag comes in. Ah, I see. Warp subs pain, but getting the Omethal is a permanent lasting warp cleanser. Yeah, unfortunately getting to Omethal, I'm trying to remember why I didn't just do that. Yeah, I couldn't remember why we didn't just go to Omethal. Gonna be honest, there was like, at the time, it seemed like there was a legitimate reason. This was like probably a month ago now. There was like a legitimate reason why I didn't just go to Omethal and, you know, speedrun the whole thing. But I remember it's, at least at the time, it sounded like a good reason to like spend the time to make these cleansers first. Thank you. So, I don't know. That's why we're kind of doing this. Like, I guess we could just like, what actually, you know what is preventing me from going to Omethal? Because I have all of the I'm in the second dimension. I'm in the red one, but I can't remember why I couldn't go to the third. I don't know how familiar you are with Meatballcraft, a nerdy, but let me go back up to our Meatballcraft section here, and I'll show you where we're at. I think it was like probably some item for the ritual or something. I can't remember why. No, with a warp cleanser is a craft. Right, it was a craft, but the craft was like insanely hard, right? Almost all. Well, hard by hard I just mean like complex, and yeah, it was like research. Yeah, this one needs it, but it also needs the dreading warp cleansers to make it. So hence why we're making these. And, I mean, today we're working on getting this finally like properly on-made. I think it was like some of this stuff, like this. This requires Omethol to make, right? Yeah, because we needed the crystallization chamber, right? So I think we could make this, but I have access to probably a lot of this stuff, except whatever this is. This might, I don't know what this is. I'm guessing this is a drop from Omethol. Yeah, this will happen eventually. Okay, now I remember. Yeah, so we did have to make this first. It was impeccable that we had to make this. Oops. We had to make this one first in order for us to be able to make the other one anyways. So this isn't a waste of time. And I mean, this is wooting anyways. What I'm working on right now is woot. So woot is just, you know, globally useful no matter what. Especially these ingredients that we're making right now. I think these will be very good. Like, I'm making a sea serpent woot farm, which means we'll be able to farm for the deep mob evolution chambers, which we kind of want those anyways. So I don't think we're wasting any time here. I think this is a worthwhile endeavor. Where was I? 60 bone ender. Where's it? Ender. Where's ender? Where did I just put it all? There we go. How much? 60. There we go. Have you been upgrading your abyssal book? You get the essences from the rending staff. I've been upgrading it as needed. I think it is... Where did I put it? Is it in here? The Necronomicon, you mean, right? I don't know where I stored it. I might have stored it...
Mighty baby army, and no one would fight back, because, you know, they're babies.
I think I put it in, like, a chest up there somewhere. Because I don't see it in here. I know I have it. It's not in the Akashic Tome. I would not have put it in there. It would have been a standalone book. It's somewhere. I have been upgrading it though. I'm pretty sure it's up to like the dread or whatever tier. The red one. The very red one. But wherever it is, it is getting upgraded. It was getting upgraded as required. I don't think it's in here, is it? No, that's knowledge. Those are just books. I need to put those away somewhere. And then the rest of this is our stuff. Yeah, so I don't remember where it's at, but yeah, I think there's like it seems like some of this stuff, I mean, if it's marked with Meatballcraft, I assume it's going to require a ritual or something to make properly. Okay, what else do we need here? We got ender. We need upgrade base. We need the 2, 4, and 5. 2, 4, 5. We need a heart. We need to make a controller. I'll do that in a sec. And then we need importer, exporter. Where did those go? Importer, exporter, and we're going to need a power source. And we're also going to need a cryotheum, or no, cryoflux. Cryo stabilized, this thing. Okay, so aside from the actual controller, that should be everything. And that just requires this. Wait, how's the controller made? Controller made by thing green black. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Smack that together. Oh no, okay, good. Oh, it's only tier 1. Oh. I was expecting at least tier 2 for the sea serpent, but that's pretty cool. Okay, let's go install this quickly, and then we'll finish wiring everything up, and then we can start farming some sea scales that we need. Just saying, as you do need 64 of Omethol. Yeah, we need to still get to Omethol, but I wanted to... I was trying to at least make these red ones so that we could, like... So when I first got the permanent warp, Somehow it's been not as bad since then. Like, I feel like it's calmed down somehow. I don't know how that works, because there's really no reason for it to have, like, slowed down. But when you have permanent warp, you get all the stupid side effects of, like, you puke out the corruption, you get, like, the fog, the enemies attacking you. They don't do anything. They're not dangerous. They're just annoying, and I'd like to have it not do that anymore for my sanity. My real-life sanity. So I wanted to, like, get started on these before we got into Almathal, because at the very least, like, you know, I could just take a stack of these with me or whatever and just chug down a bunch of Ankhs as needed. Is it this one? Don't know if it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it is this one. Perfect. Wow. I didn't even, like, consider that. That's exactly where I want to put that. Okay, then we just need some Zil. Zil 2. Emerald. That way we can decorate the floor as needed. Like so.
Looks like the meth is kicking in. Uh-oh.
64 Almathal essence. That's like, is that like a, so is that an ore, or is that like from mobs in Almathal, or like how would you, what would be the way to go about getting that?
Fly into the sun, then
I could see us like possibly getting back to Meatballcraft stuff before we like break for October streams.
Dance revolution.
Oh, I am a block off. Whoops.
Bear naked, bare-handed, bear fight. We're gonna fight it. What do? We black out and wake up in a sewer. We're surrounded by fish. Fish orgy. You know what that means? Sushi, of course. There was a roofie inside of our sushi. Uh-oh. What are we getting for dinner? Horny fish. Gas station. Me. You.
This wine is absolutely incredible. How did you make this?
Somebody left a 40-foot tall pineapple lying around.
Okay. Now, oh, I need to go grab the, I forgot the upgrades. I'll have to go grab those. Okay, there we go. Let me go get the upgrades quickly. And then we can start digging the tunnel and wire everything together. It doesn't take too long to do this wooting stuff. Like, I have it pretty down pat. It's just a bit time consuming, and I mean, it's the same thing every time. Although I'm gonna have to figure out how to I'm gonna have to make a second row, and that's gonna be a little more work next time we make woot, but I think we'll be okay for what is that? The hell was that? Weird. No, wait, what is that? Is that me? Am I farting out like... No? I don't think that's me. Huh. Weird. Okay. Okay, so we got the controller, we've got the thing, we've got those. I need the upgrades. Where's the upgrades? Those two, XP. As if we don't have enough XP. You went, no, you can never have enough XP. XP is the only reason I'm able to survive. It's my real health. So no, you can never have enough XP. I'm sure some people in chat would disagree with that notion, but they don't seem to like that I have this much XP. Alright, XP here. Orange, blue, green. Orange. Where's blue? Oh, it is this one. Blue. Orange. Dots. Dots. Green. Green. Blue. Orange. There we go. That looks right. Okay. Now we just need to break this for a second. I don't remember how far down it is. Let's dig this way. We'll find it eventually. Oh, I did go a little too far down. Whoops. Oh yeah, if we're gonna be doing this digging again, I should use the other pick. Do I have more of these flux electrum? I don't. I'll have to go make some more. I thought I had like a means to automate that, but maybe not. That's okay. Alright, here's our tunnel. We'll just continue on from here. Let's go... Well, I'll go a little ways back here. Yeah, I'll go that far back. I'm probably not going to actually build that far back, but then we have the room. Oops. I'll fix that later. One more. Right? No, we don't need one more. Yeah, it's 4 wide. We're good. Okay. Where is it? It's right there. So we need to put you down here. We need to put you here. And then it's the importer exporter, right? Or is it export import? Import export. Got it. Okay, cool. Import export. Import export. Perfect. Then we put this beside. Get a flux. And there we go. It can now start wooting. But I still have to dig this out, unfortunately. Gotta make it look all pretty after all. Can't be slacking. Good enough. We'll grab some brown bricks. And inverted gray lamps. How's that looking? That should be far enough, I think. Alright, now we'll do the floor. Factory blocks. Is this right? Yeah, okay, we just need these 4 rows. Because the rest of it's going to be covered in brick. I do 4 rows because this is a connected texture. And that way when we do the 2 wide pathway, it doesn't show off with the, it lets me get rid of the border to make a more unique effect. There we go. Okay. So walls here. Oh yeah, I still have to make the danks. We'll get those going in a bit. We're gonna actually need more of those connectors. Should need that. Connectors and cable. Man, these video suggestions have been something today, haven't they? Is this right? I think this is right. Yeah, because the dank goes over behind it. So that makes sense to do. Yeah, because the dank would go right there. This is fine here. Okay, let's put the glass in maybe. Actually, I have to do this first if we do the glass. Or wait. How's this gonna work? Right, it goes there. I should put some here maybe. Why wouldn't I do that? That looks better. Wonder why I didn't do that before. And then this one can actually get some glass too. Thick grid. Shouldn't I like put one here then? Oh, I think I know why I didn't, because yeah, it's inconsistent with the rest of the aesthetic. That's why we don't do that. Or that. Or wait, do I do that? Nah, it's fine like that, I think. But I'm gonna put the bricks there at least. That makes more sense. Not having the bricks there was kind of weird. Okay. This is weird. Like, why don't I do that? I can still access the dank from below. Why wouldn't I just do that? Does that look better? Well, it does make it more easily accessible, I guess. It doesn't really matter, though. What are all these things? Grenades. Am I saving those? I am. Okay. Well, if we ever need to start a war, I'll supply the grenades. There are many things here that will probably never ever see the light of day inside, unless this thing like completely stops. Is there anything faster than XNet? Like, if I wanted to just like dump everything in this chest immediately into something else, could I do that? Because I'm starting to... Wooting is just so efficient. It's too efficient, if you ask me. Yeah, we'll put some there. I think that looks a little cleaner. I like that. I'm not going to put one here because I need to be able to access all that. But I can still access the dank. So I think we're okay there. And then that one's there. Yeah, okay. So we'll leave all that. But I'll just put one there. Oh, not there. I wish I could put one there, but, you know, the whole reason we come down here is for maintenance, so that kind of defeat the purpose. Okay, so we'll do that side. We've got this side that needs to get finished. I'm not putting glass here, because that doesn't make sense. Technically, I could put glass here. Maybe I will for now. I guess that's fine. It makes sense to do that because I don't have a cable running there, but it does look a little weird. I don't know. That's the only problem. Because it's touching it. Nah, we won't do it. It's fair. We'll leave it. Okay, so we don't want one here. We don't need that there. This has to be able to be walked into. We need one block to the side, which we've got. And then we need to replace all of this, which I totally forgot to do, so, you know, good job me. Now I have to crawl back in here and delete all of these. There we go. Okay, how's that looking? Oh, this is a nice song. What is this from? Unknown. It's just a song. That's fair. It's a nice song, though. Sounds like something I might play in a rhythm game, like a, sounds like a bit like a BMS song. Yeah, you know what? I will save the link. Thank you for reminding me. Let's dump it over here for now. Yeah, it seems like an original song that this channel upload. That's cool. Only 4,000 views. Crazy. Really does sound like something though that you'd make into a BMS. Probably make a really good BMS chart. Alright, can we safely do this now? Yeah, we can safely do this. Alright, so this stays like this. These have to be deleted. And then the ceiling's gonna go here, so we don't need to worry about anything beyond that line. But we do need to delete these, I think. All the way to the end. I guess what I could do in the future if I really was bored off stream is just like set up woots on every single one of these panels, just don't put the controllers in. Like set everything up but leave the controllers blank until I need them, and then just have to install controllers. Okay, don't break that. Okay, that should be good enough there. I'll get to the other side in a bit. Alright, make sure I'm not forgetting anything besides the danks, which we'll put in here in a bit. I only need to break this one, don't I? Because like that's the only one that's gonna get covered in brick. Okay, so dank goes there. Everything else is going to be brick. Let's go make those danks. I don't want to go any much further until I have the danks. Alright, what was I missing for the danks? Oh, I hate those invisible walls. So for the danks, I needed to make... Right, I was in the middle of making these things. Object of great mass. I only have 52? No, I need more of those. I need more. Craft like 500 of these, please. Thanks. I want to just make a whole bunch of the danks, or the materials for danks if I can. At least like a stack of them would be nice. Okay, that's good enough. Because we need those, we have to go press them. Yeah, we'll go press a stack of them so we can get the creative inventory upgrades. Is there no way to like automate this process here? Oh, there is a machine for it, I see. Right, it's this thing. Don't I have that? Did I not make that? I swear I made something that looked like it. No, I guess I didn't. I guess I'm thinking of this thing. But that's something else. Alright, that's fine. I'm not gonna make it right now. But I guess that's how you would automate it and then make it possible to just... Oh, you might be able to... You probably could set it up with AE2. Maybe one of these days I'll figure that out. Figure out how to like connect some of these weirder machines to AE2 properly. Alright, so that's just gonna get pressed. And then pop out the other side. If I put like a chest here, does that let them go into the chest? That's gotta be a thing, right? Probably not like that. Not like that.
What up, my dude? Yo! Hey, yo, what up? Alright! Oh! Woohoo! Oh,
What about if I put it up here?
I got this! Easy!
There we go.
Yo,
I need something to place it down. Alright, are you gonna go in now? Is this gonna work? Go in the chest. Oh shit, that did work. Okay, if I do the same thing on this side, if I put a chest on this side, can we, like, pacify this? Can I automate this? This is every single clip ever. I guess that doesn't work. I mean, a dropper would work, but I feel like that's not the best way to be going about this. Alright, that's fine. I'll just throw them on myself. I mean, I kind of have to... I don't have anything else to do until this is done anyway, so... Yeah, like if I had a dropper, it could just do this for me, but that's fine. There we go. That's good enough. Okay, so it's going to make a stack of those, and then with those, we can make our danks. It's going to be 4 per, but we should still be able to make a decent amount. The other way is in here, but that's like the weird, dumb upgrading way, and that's boring and bad. The easier way is to just do this. That's why we have this machine. I should probably move this machine downstairs now that I think about it, but well, that's okay. There's gotta be a way to, like, have these things go get deposited on here. Fingers crossed this doesn't take more than 5 minutes if I'm gonna do it like this. I feel like I've done this before. Just put like a stack of items on here like this. How many are we up to? We're up to 26, it's coming. I don't think it's worth building another one of these. If I'm gonna build anything else, it's gonna be the automated thing. What do we need for that anyways? Fission reactor casings, okay. I think we can automate those. Draconium electromagnets. Don't think I've made that before. The ultimate nugget. No shot that you need that. Really? Terrestrial arc. Why is this like, is that why I haven't made this yet? Why is this like weirdly expensive just to make a machine that's this? Why is it so complicated to automate this thing? That seems weird. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm out of fear. I'm gonna pick these up quickly. Oh, it's only 14 left. Okay. There we go. Alright, well, I guess in the meantime, it would be beneficial to figure out how to properly insert items onto this machine. Either by dispenser or something else. I mean, there's a conveyor belt here. Maybe there's like a belt system we can do. Immersive engineering. Are there belts? No. Oh, probably because I put a space in when I shouldn't have. Oh, there's belts.
Wait, you're the guys gonna fight me? I'll have you know, I'm the strongest character in fiction. No one can ever defeat me with my go gadget and murder Goku.
64 of these. Now we can make our danks. Where's that recipe for them? Oh, I guess I have to do this. Oh, of course they don't stack right. Do these get stored in danks, or is that asking for the literal impossible? I'm guessing I can't just stack danks and danks. That doesn't... To me, that doesn't really make sense, but maybe I'm wrong. What if I put them in here? I can stack danks and danks. That's pretty dank. I just wanted to make like a whole bunch of these. So we had them. I'm not... I'm scared to put them inside the cloud. I don't know if I want to do that. Are we not going to pick them up? Hello? Oh. What? Okay. Inside is at 14. 15. Okay, I think we're good. All right, I need we're gonna need 3 of these, I think, right? 3 more danks. Why did one pop out the top? 3 more danks. No surprises? Good. Okay. All right. 1 dank. This needs to be a connector. Get that off of there. Did I give these names or no? No, I didn't give them names. Okay, that's fine. There's that one. And that one. All right, are these like already? Oh, they're already collecting. Perfect. Look at that. 3 seconds. It's already like half full. Ooh, that's gonna be a lot of sorting to do. I think my system is set up to like automatically handle that sort of thing, so we shouldn't have any issues there. All these spell books as well. Creeper trophy's interesting. What else is in here? Oh, we're getting gunpowder. Did we? I don't think we had gunpowder. Oh, we were doing gunpowder already. 3.8 million, never mind. That's good. Charged gemstones. We needed those at one point. So that's nice we can farm those now. More XP shards. Lots of spell books from these. I'm hoping I'm able to store those properly, but we'll see. Alright, so the next part here is we just need to cover this up. How's that noise? Where's that coming from? Not anywhere I care, that's for... Wait, what? It just shot at me. I swear it shot at me. Or is that the music? I can't tell, it sounds almost the exact same. Where is it shooting from? Doesn't even make any sense. Oh, I also need more of the factory blocks. I forgot, since we're doing a step inward here, we actually need a couple more. There we go. This one too, I think, right? Yeah. Well, I don't know how he's able to see me. I didn't know those electric blazes had like X-ray vision or something. But he obviously can't reach me, so it doesn't matter. Is this right? It should be right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, good. Okay, and then this one needs to be... Oh, whoops. Well, I guess that doesn't matter because we're going to cover that up in a moment. This is why I was hoping to get this done before stream, but it does need to get done, unfortunately. We can't really do anything unless Woot's in place. The whole reason we're here today is to automate soap after all. Okay, that's there. Perfect. We'll probably just go with 2. It's probably good enough, I think. There we go. Some more brown bricks. We're gonna need actually a few more stacks than I think about it, because we still have to do the other side. Okay, is this set up properly? I think so. Yeah, this should be fine. This one is also set up like that, so must be the same thing. There. I don't know how far back we want to go for the wraparound, but I guess if I do this side first, we'll know. Okay, we need this way? Yeah, this part here. Ever since going to college, it's been exhausted nonstop. Yeah. For some people, university, college can be, it's a lot of work. Some people find it easier. It's definitely more relaxed, I think, compared to like normal school. There's fewer expectations of you because the idea is, you know, you're here, you're paying the money. It's your decision to be here. Professors aren't going to hunt you down. They're not going to give a shit if you finish things or not. Because that's just your own loss. That's not their problem. They're not there to make sure you're successful. So, but at the same time, you know, you're still doing... You get your assignments, and that means you have to do them, and you don't just get extensions or whatever unless you have really good reasons for it. So trying to do everything. That's why, like, when I was in university, I would try and do everything first, you know, just get it done. And sometimes those projects were pretty big and they required a lot of work. Like, they give you 2 weeks and it's like, oh, that's tons of time. And then you realize, no, it's not. But I was also really stupid sometimes and would just leave things to the last minute because that's how I also rolled. Not a good way to do things. That's for sure. Did I get a degree? Technically, yes. Have I used it? No. The thing about going for a degree in, like, programming and stuff, it's worthless. It's not a good choice. Let me just save you the time right now. Don't do it. Let's do you. And then we'll go like, actually let's finish this side first and then we'll worry about that. Trying to decide like how far back we want to wrap this around. Why is it worthless? Because like, it's not needed to apply for any jobs. And And a lot of the time, like, even when it is, they don't give a shit about it as long as you can show that you know how to do things. It's one of those, like, degrees. Oh, fuck. This is stupid. This is one of the side effects I'm hoping we get rid of. It's just, you don't need it for jobs. Like, they don't ask for it. You know, sometimes in jobs, it'll be like, you need, like, a bachelor's in this and that, but when it comes to programming, it's like, no. You don't need that. Maybe if you have, like, 0 experience, they might sometimes, once in a while, they'll ask for it. But even then, it's not like a surefire way, and they just ask for your portfolio anyways. So IMO, it just feels redundant. Oh. Goodbye, video. I was wondering why it's so quiet. I thought we were still watching that Guilty Gear 3-second clip, and then I realized that's a 3-second clip. Why the fuck would we be still watching it? I don't know. I mean, like, the skills you get, I got from, like, learning and going there were good. But the overall degree, like, if you're just doing it just because, you know, you need the degree for some reason, no, the degree, the paper itself, I feel is worthless. But the skills are not worthless, obviously. I definitely wouldn't have been able to learn all that stuff on my own. I don't learn that way. I'm not good at, oh, stuff coming to and visit me. I'm not good at, like, self-teaching. Just doesn't work for me. Okay, is this good enough? Yeah, I'd say this is good enough. What I'm gonna do then... let me go see how I did the previous corner, because I think I'm missing some key aspect here. Yeah, it needs to go like an extra block in so we can have the wraparound. Okay, let's start with the wraparound then. Are we gonna need more, or why? Actually, no, we don't need more. I just need to do this then. We'll just go like that. Is this right? Feels right. Oh. Let's put those in there for now. Didn't realize I had more of those sitting around. Oh my god. Whatever. Yeah, that looks proper, except for the fact I forgot to do this. Always something with this area. Is that right? Yeah, that feels right. Wait, why did I need to do that? I feel like I haven't had to do that anywhere else. Or maybe I have. No, that's right. Never mind. Okay. This looks correct now. Let me just double check at this end, since it's the only equivalent I have at the moment. Yeah, I'd say we're good. Alright, ceiling is block of iron thermal edition. Let's get some of those out. Block of iron thermal. Okay, double checking the floor, making sure it's proper. Yes, good. Whoops. They're everywhere, run! Oh no, not the spiders that don't exist. Oh wait, actually they do exist. Whatever. Hello? How did I do this? Okay. Somehow I clipped myself in the blocks. Don't ask. Okay, these spiders need to go. Click. He thought he could kill me. Ha. Funny. Absolute riot. Yeah, this looks proper. Oh, thanks for the healing. Much appreciated. Wow, we're already up to like a couple thousand sea serpent scales of all types. Yeah, you know what? Good. Get out of here. Okay, I think that is everything down here. I believe, right? Because everything's hooked up. We've got our danks. I just have to go and... Oh, is this something wrong here? No, that's correct. Okay. I feel like I did something wrong over here. But I don't see how. Everything's fine here too. Okay, cool. So now we just need to go back up, and I need to connect everything inside the XNet connector. To make sure those new machines get filtered into here. Are these the ones that I just made? They have to be, right? Yeah. I can't tell where it is because my eyes are blurry. And I need to wait for it to not be blurry. Ugh. Annoying. What was that thing? It was like, just think of it as an Endergast, essentially. Except it's like 3 stacked on top of each other. Okay, yeah, these are the far ones. So we need to extract. So extracts from there, we insert into the various chests of varying quality. I think now we should have sea serpent scales coming in, right? Oh, well, we will soon, once these fangs are done, I guess. That dread stuff, I need to make sure... Ooh, dreaded abyssal night template. Okay, hang on. That's a problem. Let me fix this. I need to tell it to throw this out. I don't think I want this. No, that doesn't seem that good. I have a filter on the trash can, I believe. Yes, of everything I want in there. Did not mean to get rid of that book. Tome of some sort? Shit. What was that tome? It was like a torn book. Tome. It was like the crappy tome. Fuck. Which spellbook was it? Ruined spellbook. That's what it was. Yeah, I need one of those. I didn't mean to delete that filter. Actually, that means I'm gonna have to go back down, and I'm gonna have to go and grab the other pieces of armor too, because obviously we don't need those. This is your vision? Yeah, it's my vision without glasses too. Not quite as bad. Mine's okay. But for the most part, yeah. That's a pretty good simulation of what it's like to not have glasses on. Yeah, these are all gonna get, like, dumped. Pretty much. Pants, boots, helmet, and then the chest plate's already there. And I believe I have it set to ignore NBT. So I don't think we have to worry about that. But obviously we don't need this stuff. There we go. Okay, hopefully we don't see too much of this Abyssal Knight. Dreaded, yeah. But I think it stopped. I think it stopped, so we can delete all this now. I'm gonna do just that. Let me get rid of all these blocks. We actually have some inventory. I can skip it? Nah, it's good. I like this. Unless you really want it skipped. I mean, it's only been playing for a minute. I like it. But let me know if you absolutely want skipped. I will do it. But I'm really liking this music actually. It was a good pick, even if it was an accidental pick. Okay, let me put like all the important stuff away before I do something stupid. Okay, dreaded. There we go. Crisis averted. Wasn't really a crisis in the first place. It just forgot to do it. Fortunately, didn't pick up too much of it in the meantime. Couple more, and we shouldn't have to ever worry about it again. Good. So now we have lots of dreaded shards. I was going to make... Was that what I was originally going to make? Was the seeds? I don't think we need the seeds anymore for this. I think that's why I had them stored in here, because I was going to make seeds, but it just makes more sense to do a woot. Like, all the other stuff that we get from it. Dread fragments? Like, that's a thing, right? I don't know, what else is in here? Let's go see what's in the box. I think this was a good choice. That's not, that's creepers. Okay, we get shards, we get some hearts. Yeah, you know what? I think this is worth it. I don't think we need the seeds necessarily. If we need like more, then obviously we can always farm the seeds, but I think for now, we'll just toss those in there. We're getting them at a pretty decent clip. How are we on creeper, or what was it called? I don't remember what the stuff was called. Those like green glands. These things. Yeah, 473, that's good. Candlelizing glands. We need those for the Pokeballs. So that's really important to have. Okay. So, one more thing I want to woot here before we're done. Well, I say woot, but it's not going to be woot. It's going to be Deep Mob Evolution. I did get a zombie thing ready to go. We cannot woot zombies. We have to do it this way. But, now that we have access to the scales... Yeah, I want to see if we can possibly set up a suit-covered machine thing. Well, we can't do it in here. It's going to have to be in here. Now, here's the problem with this. I have dragon scales and sea serpent scales of many colors. And what I'd like to be able to do is I'd like to be able to tell this to use any colors it can find. I don't know how to do that. Am I still like... Oh, I still have the unnatural hunger. That's why things are a little off. I don't know how to... What does this make? Suit covered plates? Okay, well we have the plates, but it's this that I need to make still. And the problem with this is I don't know if it's going to ignore the color and just use a scale. But you know what? We can try now. We can give it a shot. It'd be nice if we could just use anything. It'd be great. Alright, so we want suit covered machine casing. Yeah, so that's what I thought. Because I have dragon scales of many types, but the recipe, unfortunately, it doesn't know how to handle... Wait, require exact... Hang on. Oh, maybe it's in here that we can do. Oh, this might work. Let's see. First match? Maybe? Suit covered. No. It's looking for that color specifically, unfortunately, so I'm just gonna get rid of the recipe. If anyone knows of a way to, like... How do we delete this recipe? Yeah, you can set like an amount, but you can't like... That's fine. You can't set it to ignore NBT, I guess. If there is a way, someone let me know if there's a way, because that'd be great, but for now we're gonna have to do this manually. Until, I guess that's what this is for, but the slime matter is like... Oh. Wait, it's just in here. Huh. Alright, anyone want to spawn me some slimes? We can get this done right now if someone spawns a slime right now. I've got a Pokeball Sin right here. Ready to go. So if someone spawns a slime, we can make this happen. Excellent. That is... I don't know if that's gonna work as a slime. Gonna be honest, unfortunately that might be the wrong slime. It's a blue slime. We might need another slime. Someone spawn a slime again. Because I think, unfortunately... Well, wait. No, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Because we just need the module data. We might be able to do this. Oh, it's going to spawn a whole bunch of big slimes, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Oh, they're going to make a mess. Wait, how do we make slime data? Oh, of course. Should have seen that coming. Look, I get you did what I asked, and I thank you for that. I'm not blaming you. I knew this was going to be a 50-50 because the command is random. But I realized after the fact that, I don't know, if this might work. Let's see. Okay, so we need 0.6. Let's see if this works. Does this give me what I want? Yeah, no, it doesn't, unfortunately. Okay, well, that's okay. Alright, we need another slime. It needs to specifically be a green slime, unfortunately. Oh god, this is a problem. No! Ugh, okay, good. It's no longer a problem. I mean, slimes are gonna at least be very easy to farm, I guess. Oh, they probably should use a sword or something. Can they, like, come to me a little more? Yeah, although with them hopping around. Actually, no, these are gonna be annoying as shit. I feel like dying in a Kirby game isn't, like, unless you've never played a video game before, That doesn't sound that hard. Like, it's not like Kirby games are meant to be very challenging. I mean, I guess not dying is... That is not what I want at all. That's not slime. I mean, not dying is certainly a feat in itself, but I feel like for a Kirby game specifically, they don't ask like a ton of you. Alright, one more slime. Do the slime again. I don't know where to find a slime besides the command, unfortunately. I don't know why I kept that slime. I should have probably disposed of it. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just go recycle that Pokeball. I don't want to save the blue slimes. I want green slime. It has to be a green slime. Only a green slime will do the trick. It's gonna kill this guy. What is this video? What is the context? Why are we watching this? Okay, do I have a place around here where we can go look for slimes? Maybe down the caves. That's the slime we need. That's a slime. Thank you. You gave me the right slime. Much appreciated. Alright, this should hopefully do the trick. We should hopefully get a lot of slime out of this. I actually kind of appreciate it's one of the big ones too, because it means that we'll get hopefully lots of slime out of it. We'll get the maximum slime per slime. There we go, 1 of 6 killed. Oh, this is gonna get messy fast, isn't it? Very messy, very fast. I need like a multi-shot. I actually started playing Binding of Isaac again recently. I don't know why I really ever stopped playing. I think it just got like kind of samey in the later depths of that thing. It's not my favorite roguelike, but it's still fun once in a while. Especially now that I decided to like mod the shit out of it, because like I usually play on Switch. I have it on Switch. But I played it on PC. Oh, that didn't take long at all to get self-aware. What the fuck? I was hesitant to do that because it meant having to start over, but it turns out when you mod the fuck out of that game, it's really easy to get your save back up to where it was. Okay, self-aware done. So now we can make a zombie and a slime module over here. Alright, so we want to make... How do we want to do this? So I was thinking of putting them in the corner here. Somewhere. We could do like a stack of 3 per. The only thing is we're gonna need that, aren't we gonna need... Well, okay, we need to make this. That's in the simulation chamber. It makes overworldian matter, right? That's what we need. Overworldian matter, and then 42% chance to make slime matter, and then we put that into the other machine, and then that's how we get the stuff. So let's do 3 for slime and 3 for zombie, and hopefully that'll be enough. This is still going? Okay, it's almost done. Fine. I'll leave it. I'll let it play. I was ready to skip it because like I have no idea why it's being played at all in the first place, but it's okay. I swore this was music. I mean, that's fair. It's fine. I'll just let it play. It's almost over anyways. What did I think of Direct? It was all right, I guess. Not really anything I was interested in. Nothing like I must buy, except the Virtual Boy. I legitimately am gonna get the Virtual Boy. I wish they made the controller though. I don't know why they didn't make the controller. They only made the fucking console itself. But they didn't actually make the controller to go with it, which is like, I wanted that. So that was disappointing, but I'm still gonna get the Virtual Boy thing. Where is the simulation chamber? Okay, we need 6 of these, right? Yeah, we're gonna need 6 of these.
What do you say, Rick?
Alright, we're just gonna make like a bunch of suit-covered plates. Oh, right, the rosite plates. Is there no way to automate this? No, there isn't. But, you know what I can do? This is what we can do. I can actually automate this. Watch this. Watch this cool trick that I'm about to pull off here. Yeah, I honestly can't believe that they did it. They just made the Virtual Boy either. But I mean, at the same time, like, making it authentic to the original is probably the best way to do it, because I think anything else would have been really disappointing, and I would have been less interested if they did modify it at all. I want the true Virtual Boy experience. And I'm not going to get that by buying it, because good luck finding a working Virtual Boy that's cheap and not like $500. What do we need for that? I need, oh yeah, I need, I'm gonna do it this way. Let me get some wood out here. I'm just gonna make like some more stencils, and we're just gonna pop them in here. Not this one though, right? Yeah, because that one's not. Oh no, it's connected. Okay, we'll make three more stencils. What kind of improvements could you even make to the Virtual Boy in the first place, to be fair? Like, the way it's set up is like pretty specific. I don't think you could like put a strap on it. That would be so awkward and wouldn't make any sense. What do we need? Oh yeah, we need gold. If we want to make these into proper plates, we're gonna need to melt some gold. Make it a VR. Is it? Have you seen a Virtual Boy? Okay, okay. Here's 2 questions for you. Have you seen a Virtual Boy, and have you seen a VR headset? Because the Virtual Boy itself, take any headset you've seen, like an Oculus or something, multiply its length by 3. Now imagine having something like that strapped to your head. The center of gravity, you want neck cramps? That's how you get neck cramps. Not from leaning down into the Virtual Boy on its stand, but from trying to fucking strap it to your head. That's how you break your neck. That would be the least comfortable thing I can possibly imagine. Also give you the option of playing black and white, not period, blood, red, and black. I don't know if you can, actually. I don't know if that does. Do emulators have the ability to do that? I've never tried a Virtual Boy emulator, to be fair. But isn't like, aren't the games themselves in red and black because like that's how they're rendered? I know that the Virtual Boy doesn't actually have screens. The Virtual Boy does. It's like it's an LED strip, and it just like waves back and forth really fast. It's like one of those like clocks that you might see at like a trinket shop. Oh. I don't think the game liked me doing that. Huh. The following mods have been identified as potential causes. Unknown. Good. Very descriptive. You can? Oh, yeah. I mean, that could be an option. I don't know, it's like... It was a little confusing in the direct because it sounded like they said that the Virtual Boy is required to play it, but then they also showed footage of it working in 2D mode. So I'm thinking like surely there's gotta be, surely the headset thing, it can't be necessary for it. Surely you should be able to just play the Virtual Boy games. So in that case, a black and white option probably could happen. They probably could do something like that if they wanted. I would hope that the headset isn't necessary. I don't see why it needs to be, because like in the very direct that they announced it in the very footage, you can watch it fine on a normal screen. So obviously it should be possible. But I don't know, we'll see. I want to buy the headset though, and I want to play Virtual Boy the way it was intended. I've always wanted to play a Virtual Boy, but like trying to get a Virtual Boy and then getting the games for it to go with it it's not an easy feat, and it's not something that it's been very low on my priority list when it comes to purchases of old video game consoles. It'd be cool to own an actual Virtual Boy. I'd probably still do it. But I'll take this in the meantime. I mean, pretty much every game is available on the is going to be available on the Virtual Console. Like we're talking like oh, that's not what I want at all. But okay, cool. Should have probably emptied that first, but whatever. I don't know where that went, but that's fine by me. Yeah, I don't need those. Okay, so we have to make a bunch of rosite, so I'm going to put as much rosite in here as I can. We're just gonna melt it all, and then I'm gonna have to like put it out, and then we're gonna have to make a bunch of plates. We should get adjusted sanity. That would be a good addition. You're right. You know what? I'll give you that one. An adjustable stand height would probably be a good thing. I'm surprised the original didn't have something like that, to be honest. I mean, the story I've heard about how the Virtual Boy came to be, it really does sound like it was kind of haphazardly put together, because they had like, they collaborated with like, at the time, a pretty big VR dev, like a company that made VR helmets back in the 90s. And Nintendo told them like, okay, we want to make a virtual reality system. And they were like, great. All right, what do you want to do? What do you, okay, so if we want virtual reality, we're going to need this, this, and this. And Nintendo's like, whoa, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean it's going to be portable and they're going to be able to walk around with it? What if they like fall and trip and hurt themselves with it on? Okay, don't make it portable. Don't make it portable. We'll put a stand on it. Also, what do you mean the battery life is going to be like abysmal? We can't have that. We're calling it the Virtual Boy. The Boy line is known for its battery length. So like, all right, we'll make the color monochrome. We'll make it monochrome. And then it's like decisions like that. Like Nintendo wanted to make a virtual reality system. They didn't know what they were getting themselves into as a result. And so they had to make all these compromises. And that's how we got the Virtual Boy. And so it really sounds like a lot of that stuff was just haphazardly put together. So I'm not surprised the stand didn't have a adjustable height, but that would be a pretty good improvement. The Boy is definitely known for its battery length. I mean, when you compare it to the Game Gear or the Atari Lynx, which were known for having like 3 hours of battery, and then you compare it to the Game Boy, which had like 30 hours on a set of AA's. Yeah, that was kind of a big deal. Even though, you know, despite the fact that by making it need a table and a giant stand, it's not the most portable thing in the world in the first place, but that didn't matter. They were calling it the Virtual Boy. There was expectations by making it sound like the successor to the Game Boy or some sort of spin-off of it. And so they had to meet those expectations. Let me put some more rosite in, actually. Let's keep this thing going as long as possible. There we go. Okay, we all loaded up. Perfect. Alright, time to make a bajillion plates here. Yeah, they made a cardboard version, which is really good. I'm glad that they're making a cheaper option at least, because yeah, the plastic shell is unsurprisingly quite pricey. So it's nice that there's like a cheaper option for people who want like the Virtual Boy experience, but at a fraction of the cost. as silly as it is when you think about it, but like it makes sense though, I think. So it's nice that there's two options. I'm glad that it's not just going to be that. Hopefully there's still the option though to just forego the console portion itself and just play it off of the Switch, you know, like every other virtual console they have on there. Hopefully that's an option. But, you know, at least this way, if you want like a semi-proper Virtual Boy experience, you have options. I don't know why they did it. The fact that they're even like putting effort into a fucking Virtual Boy Virtual Console is wild to me. This is something that should have been on 3DS, if you ask me. I'm surprised that it took them this long. I'm kind of glad they are doing it though, because like it's neat that they're willing to give access to it. But Nintendo's also known for like they make fun of the Virtual Boy themselves sometimes. They know that it sucks and they know it's bad, but at the same time it's neat that they're, you know, still like respecting it in a way, I feel. You want to buy the cardboard version because it's funny? Yeah, the cardboard version, it looks pretty sleek, but it's also, you know, it's cardboard, so it's kind of funny that's just cardboard. I'm gonna buy the proper one. I want to buy like the big one. As a collector, I've bought pretty much every other virtual console accessory that they've made so far. I didn't buy the NES Joy-Cons because I feel those are pointless. And I still wouldn't mind getting like a Super Famicom Super Nintendo controller if I could locate one of those. I didn't buy the Genesis controller because in North America they only gave us a 3-button, which is worthless because even on the actual virtual console there's games on the Genesis that require 6 buttons. So that controller is just actually worthless for some of the stuff on there. How are we doing? 28. I need more than that. I'm waiting for this to keep going. Oh, these are not going? Oh, because they have that in it. Right, okay. There we go. That's why it wasn't working. Wait, did it like accidentally make blocks of Rosite then? No, it was a Bloodmaster. Okay. I was wondering if this was that. I didn't realize it was like a Siva Gunner thing. I was just like, oh, okay. You know what I'm thinking this was actually? There is a legitimately someone made like an 8-bit Toho remix album. And one of the songs is Bad Apple, the lyrical version, but turned into chiptune. So I thought this was that for a second. I was like, wait, no, it doesn't sound quite right. So of course it's a Siva Gunner mix. I think they mentioned you needed it. Well, see, okay, but that's the thing. Like they did, I'm pretty sure you're right. They did mention that, but then like in that same breath, while they were saying that, they're showing 2D footage of Virtual Boy gameplay, which means that the emulator has to be able to support non-3D mode, right? So like, I would hope that that's an option. I would hope that it wasn't clear and that it is an option, because like that seems contradictory to say that it needs the thing because 3D, but then show it working just fine in 2D. That's the part I didn't get. But I mean, for me it's not gonna matter. What would matter though is if I wanted to like fucking stream myself with this thing, it's not gonna be possible anyways, because I don't think I can hook up a capture card to I don't know how I'd even get a capture card out of a portable Switch. I don't think that really works. Like, is the Virtual Boy gonna just like, is the application gonna disable itself if it detects TV mode is enabled? Like, there's gotta be something. There's gotta be more to this. I don't even know, how do you even capture Virtual Boy footage in the first place? Like an actual Virtual Boy? I don't think you can. Without like sticking a camera into one of the eye holes. But, I mean, aside from the Virtual Boy, for me, there wasn't really anything interesting. A Fire Emblem as the big game stinger is like is worthless to me. That's not. I didn't give a shit at all about that. I was shocked that the best Mario game we got out of that whole thing is fucking Mario Tennis, which I don't trust in the slightest to be any good. Capcom has failed again and again over the last like 5 iterations of Mario sports games that they've made. World Tour notwithstanding, proving that they do not know how to make proper Mario sports games anymore, or do not care, one or the other. Which is really unfortunate, because they used to be some of my favorites, but I'm tentatively watching the new, what is it, Mario Tennis Fever or something like that. I'm tentatively keeping an eye on it. But it needs to at least be content parity with fucking Power Tour for it to be any worth my time at this point. And it does look like it might have some of the aspects of Power Tour. It looks like Gimmick Courts might actually be back for once. The adventure mode looks kind of interesting. It certainly looks better than the golf one. But I'm not as excited for it as I used to be. Can I make 100 of these? Yes, good. Now, mind you, I was never really into the Mario Tennis as much as the golf, but I really love Power Tour. Power Tour is great. So much content in that game. Yeah, and the Prime 4 release date's good. That's like perfect timing, because... yeah, actually, it's not perfect timing, because it means now I'm going to have to, like, think of something to play in the meantime. Well, actually, no, you know what? I know exactly what we'll do. That's actually perfect. I know exactly what we'll be able to do, so no, it works out perfectly. December 4th is, like, perfect for my stream schedule to set everything up, and we should be able to do Prime 4 on launch day, I feel. I don't see any reason why we can't. I should not have brought these down here. I'm gonna go put these back. My bad. So that December 4th works out perfectly. The bike thing's interesting. So the way I see the bike thing, and her being on a bike, the way I see it is like this open world section is basically a replacement for, so you know in Prime 3 we went into the ship, we went up to space, we clicked on a map, and then we went to a new planet. That process of going up into the ship and down to a new planet is getting replaced with like a big open biking zone, is my thoughts. So I think it can work, but it does make the world feel a little hub and spokey, which I don't think is a good design for a Metroid game. Especially since Prime 3 didn't really do it as well. 3 was also kind of hub and spokey, and it didn't work quite as well, in my opinion. I was a little disappointed by its level design in that regard. But, you know, I think it can work if you do it right. 2 was able to subvert those problems quite well and make it work. So maybe we can do it. Maybe it can work. I'm hoping it can. Alright, I need to make... How many of these do we need? I'm just going to make 6 for now, because once we get the slime stuff going, we should be able to automate this, and then we don't have to worry about making more of these with this method with the rosite. Oh, I guess we still need rosite for this. Hey, yeah. Pristine shulker matter. Shulker data module. Oh. So if we did a shulker as well, then we could make it more efficient. Alright, I guess we're making shulkers too. Okay, hang on a second. I'm gonna go capture a shulker. I know exactly where to go for those. We do have the end after all. You still haven't played any of the Prime games? They're really good. I think all 3 of them are worth your time. And Hunters too. And I'm going to be the weirdo and say Federation Force is also a lot of fun. But at least Prime 1, 2, and 3 are definitely worth your time. I should probably set up a Oh, it's weird having like a solid frame rate for once. Let me take a trap door. There we go. Okay, we just need to go find an end city. Preferably one I haven't like exploited too much badly yet. And I'm gonna go capture a shulker. Let's see, right there. Because if we can make like a shulker set of deep mob things, then that'd be great. Oh, I just realized I didn't make enough of these. I need to make... Fuck. We're gonna have to make another 2 of each. That's okay. I'll worry about that later. You got the Prime Trilogy collection? Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the best way to play those games, honestly. The trilogy really is the best way to play those games, and probably forever will be, because I don't think they're ever releasing a Prime 2 and 3 remastered. Like, why haven't they by this point? That should have been something that they had ready to go in the lead up to Prime 4, but we only ever got the first one. Oh, right there. Perfect. Yoink. Alright, there we go. Okay, let's go and set this up too. So I'm gonna make 9 of these then. I'm gonna make yeah, we're gonna make 9 of these boxes, because then that way we can make more efficient versions of these. We'll still need these rosite plates, which kind of sucks, but we can improve the recipe and then get more bang for a buck. This sounds like a different version of Crazy Train than what I remember from Guitar Hero. Like the backup guitar there sounds different. And like for a split second, like, I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering in my head, but let's get the machines done first, and then we'll go from there. Oh, I need to make experienced spider eyes too. Oh, I don't have a spider. Shit. We don't have spider eyes. Do I? I only have 38. Well, we do have... Okay, we have 60 of these. Okay. We might be okay for a little bit. But I don't have a means of making spider eyes, do I? I have this stuff, whatever this stuff is. Shelly... Okay, we only have 19 of those, though. Overworldian matter plus rotten flesh, which we're about to farm each, makes spider eyes. Perfect. I guess we could also do spider essence, but we're about to get a crap ton of this from mobs. The zombies and... Yeah, the zombies and the slime should both drop it. And it's also going to drop rotten flesh, so I think we should be fine there. Although... Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because we only need rotten flesh from them. That should be fine. I guess worst comes to worst, we could set up like a spider woot, maybe, at some point, but I don't think that should be a problem for now. Okay, so we have the eyes. What are we missing for this then? Just the machines, right? I have to just make those. You have to still make the plates. But I made the plates, right? Yeah, we made the plates, okay. Okay, so we need sea serpent scales. I guess we only need 1 stack. And dragon scales, which I do not have as many. I tried to pick up a dragon for Woot, but it didn't let me, unfortunately. So I'm not sure if there's a way to like farm dragons. Maybe there isn't on purpose. We still need shadow bars. And some redstone. Oh, it's suit covered redstone, right? This is the other thing preventing us from properly automating this stuff. Crafted by crushing redstone against a block of coal. Yeah. There probably is a way to automate this. I think if we like, I think you can use one of those automator, like player simulator blocks or whatever. Block of, or is it coal block or block of coal? It's coal block. I think you can like simulate that and then just do it that way, but I don't have the setup for it at the moment. So we just do this and then just does this. There we go. Actually, give me like a whole bunch of this since we're here. Why not? At least this is fast. It doesn't like huge chunks. I mean, it could also be too that we don't need to worry about automating this. Like maybe we'll just surpass the necessity of this in the future. There we go.
It's going to be a fine night tonight. It's going to be a fine day tomorrow. It's going to be a fine night tonight. It's going to be
Okay, let's see here. I'm on the wrong table. What am I missing? Oh, I need more plates. Oh, I need to make more rosite things. Okay. Well, that's okay. We got 25 of them. We technically don't need that many right now. I'll worry about making more later. Alright, so we should be able to make the simulation chamber now. I want to make 9 of these. Alright, I just need the expider back in there. Oops, come on. 9. There we go. Block of cola sounds like a Minecraft drink idea. I'm surprised that hasn't been done yet. What would that taste like, though? Like, what would you call it? Like block of cola, like Ender. I don't know. I can't even think of flavors. I'm not a marketing guy. But I'm just thinking like, I don't know, Creeper Green, Ender Black. What kind of flavors would those be? Okay, let's take the simulation. Oh, I need the other chamber too. What's it called again? Deep Mob, the orange one. Yeah, I'm gonna do 3 of these, I think. Loot Fabricator. I'm gonna set up 3 of these. Wow, another DKC3 GBA song, hell yeah. I saved the soundtrack. I forgot to put the soundtrack in my oh, that's what I should have done. I didn't put it in the playlist, in the backup playlist. I should do that. Okay, and now that you've shown me more of this GBA soundtrack, I think this is my favorite of the 3 games. Is it still making them? Oh, it is. It's just taking a little while because it has to make the crystal team. Which takes a sec. It tastes like static. Oh, that sounds terrible. I would try it. Well, I would try it, but you know that something like that's gonna be like $5 for like a 355 milliliter can. And I'm just sitting there like, no thanks, I'm good. I like $5 for a can that small, that's too much for me. I wouldn't pay that. Or actually, no, it's gonna be like one of those like mini cans or something. They'll probably make it like a super novel thing. Seems to be the way those things go. There we go. Alright, so 3 of these. I'm gonna put these over here. Let's do, yeah, 1, 2, 3. So this will be zombie, slime, and I guess shulker. We'll have to make more of the chips. So I better get those set up in a bit. I'll put these on a different XNet controller, I think. Let me get a few controllers. I thought, you know what, before I looked over and saw that this was Donkey Kong, what this made me think of was like someone took the instrumentation from like Portal music and just decided to like go hard on some original tune for some reason. Like, it really does sound like the same synths used in Portal. Okay, we need connectors. Alright, so connect all these up here, and then we'll have to put down... I'm going to also need an EMC link, so we can provide the alloy. Okay, let's call this the zombie loot. Zombie sim. That'll be for zombies. This one will be for slime. And then down here will be, oops. Slime loot. And then this one will be shulkers. So this is what Muse sounds like. I have heard of this band, but I've never actually listened to them. Okay, oh, I've got power. Let's do this. Let's not do that. That's fine, it's only gonna be for a split second, because what I'm gonna do... just gonna charge this quickly. And then we're just gonna put it here. Alright, we need energy. So we want to extract. And then we'll just insert on everything. So we have power. There we go. And then these all powering up, right? Excellent, okay. So everything's powering up. I need an ender chest. And we'll just put that, we can put it back here actually. Oh, that's not the chest we want. We want purple. Die. And then there's something else I need. Oh yeah, I need a EMC link. Because we're going to need to extract that stuff. That special stuff. Polymer clay. Alright, so put that there. And there. That is not where I wanted to do with that. That's the wrong slot. That's what we want. Okay, all ingredients are ready to go. Okay, zombie. We might as well put a zombie model in here. And slime is the middle one, right? Slime's middle, okay. Might as well get these two going. Alright, so we need to extract from here. Item, create, extract, and then we'll just insert into each of these. I'll try and use this channel specifically for the polymer only. That'll be easiest. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why it's not extracting the polymer. Can I not do that? Oh, there we go. Just took a second. I was gonna say it because I already set this up in the other place, so I know it works. Yeah, so this is the problem with Deep Mob and why I prefer Woot, because Deep Mob still has an RNG factor to it for some reason. Okay, so we need to extract... So Overworldian matter, we're going to dump straight into the Ender Chest. Oh, I know this remix. I've heard this remix tons of times. I love this one. We want the bottommost one. I should have probably given these numbers so I know which one's which. That's okay. So we want to extract specifically the matter on all of these that are zombies. Okay, so that's done. So we're extracting matter and we're going to insert that matter into here. See if we got Overworldian matter. Overworldian matter. Good, we got 4. It's working. It'll take a little bit because we only have like 1 working at a time. Does this also make Overworldian? Okay, so this is the slime matter. So we can actually do this as well then. Alright, that should help. And now we need the slime matter itself, and the zombie matter for that matter. We'll do that on a separate channel. Zombie... And then slime. Insert. Perfect. Okay. These are now getting the proper things. There's slime. There's that. There was something I was going to... Oh no, slime I didn't want to do this with. Slime matter I actually wanted to put in... Well, you know what we can do? You know what we can do? We can make this a round robin. And then hopefully that means we'll get some slime matter going elsewhere. Well, I don't need the slime matter, actually. Now that I think about it. Oh, do I need slime pearls? Yeah, you would not even mention it. I think this is the one that's used in a lot of documentaries, isn't it? Every single, whatchamacallit, uses it. What do you use this for? Is this useful for anything? Fertile Essence, Infernal Claws, Slime Charm, a gun, Void Tears? That sounds useful. I already have that tome. Ender Staff. An infinite water bucket, already have that. Lobs harmful, snowballs, don't care. Snowballs, don't care. Space grade concrete. That's probably going to be a thing later. So we probably do need slime pearls at some point. Do I have a lot of those? I only have 28. All right, you know what? That's fair. We'll just have it make these then. I will still keep this on round robin because I think we need zombie essence as well for things. This stuff. Usage. Oh no, these ones we don't need that. Okay. So actually, how do I want to do this? Well, if I do need slime pearls in the future, there's ways to make them. Corallium pearls are a way for sure. They drop from slime, so I could always just set up like a... We can probably make a slime woot, and then we'll get a lot that way. That's probably the better way. I'm doing this mostly just for this. So I'm going to actually... Let's set this priority, but I'm going to just delete the slime one entirely. Yeah, slime doesn't need it. So this one here, the slime, we can have that insert on here as well, actually. I'll just add it to this one. There you go. It makes the stack look a little less clean, but that's okay. This is much more useful this way. Is the only good remix of this song you've heard? What's the original sound like then? Was it also by Paul Van Dyke or is it by someone else? It was just remixed by him. Okay, this one we need rotten flesh, right? That's what we're here for? Only rotten flesh? I mean, everything else here doesn't really matter. I think even zombie brains don't really matter. What am I using zombie brains for? Oh, you meant the Smash one. Oh. I mean, this song's also good. Usage. What do we use zombie brains for? Recursive brains. Many things, actually. That's a lot of rotten flesh. I like this. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna put this back down here. This is gonna be confusing as shit, I know. But I'm gonna make this zombie loot too. We'll call it zombie brain. Because then we can farm a few brains. And what I will do... So put this in here too, but we'll make this round robin then. So that way hopefully it goes between the two evenly. Yeah, it's gonna, hopefully it'll get some soon. Okay, so zombie brains, those things, shulkers. Was I just getting the shulker essence? Is that all I really wanted? Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? Because the shulker essence is what would let me make... Well, we need slime matter for these. That's fine, we're making that, that's good. But there was another... What was the other recipe we needed the shulker essence for? Right, it was for the plates. It was for the alternative plate recipe. So this one actually as well, we don't need a box for. Yeah, I don't think this we're going to need a box for. Because, like, what are we going to get out of it? Shulker shells? The shulker boxes are useless. So, actually, can we make another simulation chamber? We can. Perfect. I'm going to just put this in here. We'll call this Shulker Sim. Okay, this one's going to do brains. So we have brains and everything. Yeah, this is good. A little confusing, but because this is slimes, but these two are zombies, and then this is just shulker. A bit of a mess. I definitely am aware. Alright, so this is the other Shulker sim. We'll put this up here. That way you'll get the, yeah, okay, good. It's got the stuff. Need to listen to more Paul Van Dyke, like everything. Oh, Paul Van Dyke's great. Some of my favorite trance comes from Paul Van Dyke. Him and, fuck, what's his face? Children. Guy who did Children and like a bunch of other stuff. He died, unfortunately, but he did get to put out a few albums before he did. I love all his songs too. Children's like probably the most popular of his songs, but he did a number of good ones. Fable's really good too. If you want some good trance type stuff, Fable's really good. Alright, we need to get these shulkers and we need to get the rest of these done. So hopefully everyone's got some good music ready to go because we're going to be here for a little bit while we farm these. Let me actually just go insert this, get this out of my inventory. Might as well put it down here in the brains or something. Okay, so we need to farm shulkers, we need to farm more. So we need 2 for zombies, 2 for slimes, and then 3 for shulkers. 4 for shulkers, actually. Because we got 4 boxes over there. Yeah. And I want shulkers to have more because we need so we can do the plates more efficiently, I think. It's worth it. I still have to make the thaumium seeds. Those we definitely will need to make a seed thing for. How do we make a shulker thing? It's a shulker shell. Yeah, because like the shells are EMCable, so why would I want them? What else do they even drop? And then we need we're gonna need 2 pieces of raw flesh. And then the last one we need is slime. There we go. Alright, where do we want to start with? Let's get rid of all that. So we're putting brains in now, right? Oh, we got 100 brains now. And for rotten flesh... Wait. Am I not extracting these yet? Oh, you know what? I don't think I am. My bad. Let me get that going first before we do anything else. Item. That's energy. Extract. Extract. Doesn't matter what's in the thing. We just want to extract and then insert. Okay, so just to recap what we're doing here, we're extracting the zombies. All zombie stuff is getting split evenly between these two. We're extracting the overworldian matter. We're going straight into here. Slime pearls are also going straight into, or slime matter is going into this box as well. We don't care about processing the slime because it doesn't drop anything useful. But we are doing 2 things of zombie because we want that, and then shulkers we're also going to just insert directly into the box once we have them set up. So we just need to now farm this. Let's see, yeah. So we want this. Oh, can we put multiple in? Oh, that would be sick if we can do multiple. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because I can only do 1 at a time, but sure, what the hell. Oh, you know what? What am I doing? I should do 4 of these. Will that work? I wonder if that's gonna work. Let's find out. Alright, spawn that shulker. Oh, they spawn quick. Oh, I see, because they're getting displaced by themselves. That makes sense. That's going to be a little annoying. Oh, but it does mean we can do 4 at a time. Oh my god, that's amazing. I was doing it wrong this whole time. Unrelated, but I think I may have to get a new laptop at some point. Ooh. For a tower computer again, but I just don't have the space at the time. Yeah, that's fair. The, man, it always sucks when you have to upgrade a laptop because the problem with laptops is you can't just upgrade them. I've seen laptops you can buy parts for and like actually upgrade, but there's such a specialized thing that ironically even though you can upgrade them yourself, they're just as proprietary, if not more proprietary than like other laptops, because they have to like custom make all the parts, of course. I mean, that's just like the nature of a laptop. Like, there's not really anything you can do about that because that's just the way it works. I don't know, maybe if there was like, I guess you probably could, like, if it was more popular, that notion of build it yourself laptops, then there would be a market for it and we'd have like the same sort of like part system and universality of parts that we do in PCs. I hope these guys don't like leave this box. I just realized that this could be a problem. 5 kills needed, okay. 4 more shulkers. This is actually gonna be way faster than I thought it would. Heard it might be worthwhile to look at a laptop meant for video editing. It can. I think so. I don't know if in laptops this applies, but at least in desktops. In desktops, there's like different kinds of video cards. There's ones that are meant for like editing and rendering things, and then there's ones meant for gaming. And there's actual like technical reasons why they're designed for each of those things. And from what I've heard, those kind of cards, while they can work, they're not as efficient for the task that they're not the opposite task. So like the editing ones aren't as good for gaming, and the gaming ones aren't as good for editing. I don't know how, like, what exactly that entails, but that's what I've heard. You can use them for sure, but they're just, I mean, depends what you want to do, of course, right? If you are doing video editing, yeah, by all means. But I remember looking into those cards, like, why is this card like 1,000,000 times cheaper? And then I looked it up and it's like, oh, I probably don't want this card actually. Despite it being cheaper, it's probably not the card I want if I want to actually do gaming stuff. So I just like, I ignored it at that point. I mean, maybe that's changed. Maybe it's not as bad nowadays. This was a while ago. I don't know how the graphics card landscape has changed in that regard. Are there actually laptops out there that have like the? I guess there probably are, because I remember having one myself actually. It had like a NVIDIA Quattro or something like that in it, and the Quattro, it turned out, was like the kind of card meant for like workspace type stuff and not gaming necessarily. I mean, it still played games pretty well, but that's what I heard. It's like for a maximum efficiency, it's something you need to like consider. Okay, and let me clear out these shulkers here. All right, let me go set up the shulker system so we can start farming, and then we'll get the rest of the zombie stuff going. Oh, this is a sick remix. Three, 4, perfect. Okay, so just have to wait for some matter to get formed here. Okay, so now we can set up these ones here. So shulker is going to extract on this one. We're going to extract the matter and the other matter. Why are these all not in stacks? These really should be in stacks. Okay. So Shulker is just going to extract in stacks, and we're going to have that insert directly into here. Perfect. So now we should have a bunch of Shulker. We got 5 so far. And was this Ender Matter? Extraterrestrial. 15 extraterrestrial. Perfect. That's what we like to see. Good. Alright, next phase. Let's do... I'll just put all 4 of these in. Obviously we can't do both at once, but that's fine. Shulker... We'll do Slime next. Slime is like really quick. That is not what I wanted. That's what we wanted. So the nice thing about slimes is that every slime that spawns from a slime also counts as a slime. For the purposes of kills. Which means we can just go like this. Definitely want to make another mini ITX computer someday. Set to sell as a pretty slick unit. What kind of stuff did you have in it? Yeah, mini ITXs are nice because like you're saying you don't have the room for like a full desk towered PC, but like you can get some really good power out of the small stuff too. And those things are very compact if you go for like the minis. Did you know all slimes make slimes? You know what they say. There we go. That was easy. Okay, clean up this mess quickly. Where is Zombie? Zombie! Oh, not baby zombies, please. Alright, so once these are done, we should be able to start farming all this stuff en masse. I didn't realize that one single, like, zombie matter gave you a full stack of whatever it drops. That's kind of sick. I thought it was just going to be one at a time, but this means we should have plenty of raw flesh for the soap. Because now that we're farming the soap, like, that's the last thing we needed. But we should be good to go and we can go make the soap. We just have to go set it up. There's something I missed up here. Fuck. I don't know why Twitch doesn't like me scroll in chat. It's so weird. I thought I missed something in chat. Maybe I didn't. Okay, no I didn't. I thought I missed like a... Okay, stop it! Stop it! Oh god. You stop shooting for like 1 second and this happens. Why was the Shulker like so fast? It feels like zombies slower than the Shulker spawns. Oh well, that's okay. I want to get this set up too, because like we still need to, right, that's, yeah, because we need to, before we can go and actually do the soap, we still have to make more of these machines. I need another, like, what was it, 32 or something of these machines? Because I want to be able to produce, like, so much of the, what is it, the iron matter or whatever? I can't remember what it was. I have them sitting in the chest in the Thom bunker. But we need to go and set those up as well, because we need, we need fuel for the gem machines back there. Alright, one more. So about 5 years ago, but it was a nice mid-level build. Air cooled, but it was very quiet, had great airflow. Ooh. Yeah, I guess that's like the tricky thing with Mini. I remember when I was first building my very first computer, and I was looking at like the Mini ITX stuff, but it was like, yeah, this is tiny, you're not gonna have good airflow, and I was really scared about what I was making was gonna be any good. So I just went for the big one, and I've done that ever since. Definitely not quiet though. I keep those fans running pretty high because I find that, like, I don't know. So I thought I set the fans to be adaptive, but they just constantly run at full speed anyway, so I don't know why that is. I don't know if that's because the setting to make them, like, adaptive isn't working properly, or it's working exactly as it should be, which is also the problem, because that means that my, like, temperatures inside there are maxing out, which doesn't make any sense because there's lots of room for airflow in there. So I don't know what's going on. It's not even that dusty in there. I've checked it like so many times, and it's like it doesn't need to be dusted. It's pristine. There's no dust down here. This place doesn't get that dusty. So I don't know why they're like constantly... I have a feeling that's because like whatever my computer's doing is constantly needing like full fan power, which is kind of concerning. Not sure why that would be. I don't know if maybe the... well, I've already done it, but maybe it's because I redid it, and maybe I made it worse, but I did repaste the CPU not too long ago. So it's possible that's part of the issue. But... I'm not sure. I'm worried I made it worse, but I feel like if I did make it worse, it would have already overheated by now. So... I don't really even notice the fans because I have like semi-noise canceling headphones on like 90% of the time. So I would never, I never would be able to tell if it's loud or not. To me, it sounds silent. I can't hear it at all. So the Mini ITX because I basically never add new stuff. Yeah, that's a good reason to have it. I think back in 2012, I would have definitely had that same mindset. Nowadays, I could never sell for Mini. Because who knows if I want to put in like a new card or something for some reason. And I definitely would have sucked if I had that now because, like, you know, over the years I put in like my VR card, I put in my capture card. Probably more stuff I could add too if I wanted. Okay, let's see here. So we got our zombie modules. This is for slime. Also slime. Zombie. And zombie. Alright, fingers crossed we get a lot of everything. I really don't know how well this is going to work. We might have to make more of these in the future. But this will be a good experiment, see how efficient these things are. It's not like we really have a choice. These are ingredients that are exclusive to the show, as it were. So we'll see what happens here. How are we on flesh? Oh, we're already up to 2,000 flesh. Okay, that's pretty decent. And brains? 200 brains, not bad. How about pure... or what's it called? Pristine. 66 and 47, that's also pretty good. Okay, we'll let those build up for a bit. So we now have all our ingredients that we need. Everything is being wooted or whatever here. We can take a picture of this. This is a nice little addition to the base. Alright, next phase. The next phase I want to do is we're going to go back and see what we need to finish that wall off in the Thaumcraft area. And go from there. Checking Memory Express and they have some interesting ITX cases. This one is deliberately vintage fusion, so it has some wood grain on the front. Oh, okay. When you said vintage in regards to computing, I was thinking like a beige metal box. That's what I think of when I think of vintage computing. Okay, this one's still going. So swamp creature data, Twilight. Okay, yeah, we have these, right? Yeah, I made all of these. So this one I managed to do. I didn't know that you could just like put 4 in the thing. That would have definitely made things a little faster, but that's fine. So these are kind of going. But yeah, we need to, I want to fill these up with like 3 rows of the simulation chambers and then 1 row for loot fabricators. So we need another, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 22, 32. So we need 2 more loot fabricators. Or no, 32 more of these. What are we missing for that? We need more spider eyes. But that's why we're farming. We should be able to craft spider eyes now. And then suit covered machine casings is the other one. But we can also hopefully make more of those too. So I think the only real thing stopping me right now. So we need shulker matter for those. We need slime matter for this. So we can automate it. And then I needed the, what was the other thing I needed? To make spider eyes, right? Right, regain overworldian matter, so I should be able to do that too. Okay. Let's go set up that recipe. Gotta have just the right shade of yellow. Yeah. Well, I mean, okay. Yellow if you want to go for like the actual old look and have it all weathered. Because the plastic usually yellows from that era. But they were also like deliberately beige. That was what the color they were when they were new. When I was a kid, I had a beige computer. It was like, oh, I don't even know. There's not really the shade in here. Maybe like take these bricks and brighten them up a little bit. That's probably about the shade the computer was. You know, it's your typical beige computer. And I played everything on it. All my Reader Rabbits. Okay, we need... What did I come back here for? I already forgot. Oh right, Rosite. I don't know why I went to this room. Out of habit, I guess. I need Rosite. So we're gonna have to go make some more up here. Wait, this... Has this squid, like, just spawned in this water? Is that what happened? Didn't think it was a big enough body. Yeah, we haven't been able to make any more of these. More Rosite. Coming right up. I mean, we have 22, but that's obviously not going to be enough. I don't know how this blood got in here. A whole block of it, no less. Like, did something spawn inside? This forge is sealed. There's no way for anything to get in. So I don't know how that happened. Alright, so hopefully we can keep this pace up here. I have to just wait for a little more, but I don't know if this is gonna work. Because I was kind of hoping what we could do, now that it's coming out this way, I don't think I have enough input though. This is definitely gonna slow down. But while that's happening, at least what little it is, I'm gonna go set up a couple of recipes that we'll hopefully get to use very soon inside the auto crafter. Those being the improved suit plate recipe. This one here, because it's going to use shulker matter. And then we can also use this one, because it uses slime matter. So we have sooty marble, structure, Okay, yeah, so we can't make the... Well, we can make the suit. No, we can't make the machine casings. We can only make the suit cover plates. Okay, that's good. So I need to get rid of... Where is it? Suit covered plate. Oh yeah, that's in here. I don't know if I want to delete it. Do I? Yeah, probably should, because it's just, I think it's just going to get confused and it's going to try and use both. So I'm going to remove it. This might get a little hard at first because I don't have enough of the slime or whatever it is, the shulker stuff, but I'm sure we'll get enough. Yeah, we already got 105. I think with the amount I'm using, I'm just using it now quite a bit, but I think with the amount I'll use in the future, this won't be that bad. Should be able to get away with it. Good. That means we can now just go suit covered machine casing, and we should have all the ingredients to make it now. Excellent. So with that, we actually should be able to just go ahead and do a simulation chamber. I said how many? 31? 32. 32. Oh yeah, we're still missing the plates. Right, and the spider eyes. I forgot to make the spider eye recipe. Now, actually, the experienced spider eyes, I'm going to have to probably make those myself, because I don't really have... There's no other ways to really make this, hey? Not really. If you kill a string chicken, you get them, but you can't... I don't think there's a string chicken that drops them. The other way to go is to just have a woot with spiders, which is probably the way we should be doing this, actually, now that I think about it. I mean, yeah, if we just woot spiders, we'd have like a million eyes instead of craft them. Well, we'll craft them for now, it's fine. We'll see how this goes. If I feel like we need more, then I can fix that later. This might be a little more convoluted, but it's a good stopgap. So this recipe needs apples and mushrooms, okay. Let's get a few of those. Apple and a mushroom. Oh, wait, how many compasses do I have? I didn't even think of that. How many compasses? This has been here for a while. Oh. Well, I don't think we need any more compasses. We're definitely not getting lost with our 7,365,407 compasses. Pretty sure that's enough compasses. Actually, I'm gonna put down another link box for the time being, so we can get a few of these going. This is kind of like a temporary thing, but that's what this is, right? Export. Oh, it's an import bus. These are all export buses. Do I have any more import buses? I need my wrench. We need import bus. Yeah, that makes sense. This will be for apples. Oh, it needs the speed upgrade. Wait, what's it called? Acceleration cards. There we go. Okay, so now we should be able to get... Yeah, we got lots of apples. We're getting lots of other things. Throw those in there. Throw that in there too. Get rid of my wrench. Okay, so we should now be able to make spider eyes, I think. Right, good. Yeah, give me like 300 of those. And we'll just go and convert those into experienced spider eyes. Which is done by how exactly again? Fluid transposer, fermented spider eye. Okay, we're also gonna need some brown mushrooms then. And a piece of sugar. Okay, I'm not putting any more EMC links down. 2 is more than enough. I don't have... I need to still set up the recipe to make them, and I'm not doing that right now. Why did I put those in there? I needed those. Actually, no, I didn't. I'm gonna add a recipe for fermented spider eyes, though. Just makes sense.
I wish I found some better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice that sang some better words. I wish I found some chords in an order that is
Okay, fermented eyes, please.
I was told when I get older all my fears were
There you
true,
go.
but now I'm insecure and I care what people think. My name's Blurry Face and
Oh, that was really fast, actually. Holy shit.
my name's Blurry Face and I care what you think.
Alright, and then I have a machine set up over here already. I think. Yeah, the fluid transposer here. Now we just need... what is it? XP shards? Or the cubes? Is it the cubes or the shards that go in here? Perfect. I could totally automate this too. Like, that wouldn't even be that hard. I would just need to set up a ender tank to export some of the essence of knowledge from the other room. But again, like, I think this is good enough for now. I don't think we're really going to be making too many more of these mob. I'd rather make Woot over mob. It's just, it's easier. It's just easier to be more passive that way. You get a little bit of everything. You don't have to pick and choose, even if it's not quite as efficient per operation. But now we should be able to make the 32 simulation chambers we need. Right, I have to go check on the rosite plates. They probably stopped, because they're probably outputting more than it's inputting. I might just need to set up like a bigger forge. Like, just a really proper one that's like more automated. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm full, so I need to get that going again. Okay, so that should be working now. What we got? Man, I heard this song like so much at work. I've probably heard this song like literally 5,000 times. No joke. Actually, no joke. Probably more. That's a generously low estimate. It's fine. I haven't heard it. To be fair, I haven't heard it in a few years. Because the last time I worked at the grocery store was like 2020. So it's been a bit, but yeah, like easily from when I started working there in like 2017 to the end of 2020, I was like, it played like 3 times a day, because like they never updated their store music soundtrack, whatever that they used. Never got any additions or anything to it. Funnily enough, the Christmas music got more updates than the rest of the year's music. I don't know why that is. I'm not sure why the Christmas got all the attention when they only ever play it like 1 month of the year. Hey, how's it going? Oh, let me add that song for you quickly with my chat works and lets me actually scroll. That's cool. Thanks. Okay. Well, I'll just copy it and put it in for you. It looks legit, so I'll add it for you. The reason we have like the points is just because it prevents people from giving dubious links right off the bat. But I hate that it also stops people with like legitimate requests as well. So I'm more than happy to circumvent the system when the request is good. And it looks good. And by good I mean anything that's like legal to play on Twitch. In terms of content. Alright, we're just kind of waiting for these plates to finish. Because I need so many of these plates. And then we can make our simulation. Actually, do we have enough to make the simulation chambers now? Do we? We do. Perfect. Alright, start that. And then loot fabricators. I need another... We need 11. We have 2. We need 9. Okay, there we go. So now that we have all that, we should be able to just go and set this up. Right? I think. Oh yeah, this is... What it... Okay, crystalline ingots, how are these made? Why... Is it just... Crystal... ingots. These are made in, I think I have them set up in the alloy smelter. Why are these always so slow? I guess they just, yeah, they require 15,000. That seems like a high number compared to some other crafts, so probably why. That's okay. Let's see. Simulation chambers. Let's get all this set up here. I already have the XNet grid, so we should be able to just pop these on. Let's see how this looks. Look at that beautiful wall of computers in my magic base for magical things. Look, sometimes you just can't escape technology. Sometimes technology really is just better than magic. There. Alright, so this is for power, so let's start with that. You really should just have a dedicated laptop for school and make another ITX for gaming stuff. It's probably, honestly, that is the way to go, I would say. Trying to get a laptop, like, if you're just gonna get a really powerful laptop, you're gonna be spending so much more than you would on any computer. I believe even in today's market, I think, like, you're better off just making a gaming computer than trying to make a laptop. If you really want the portability and being able to play the games on the go, I guess. Although at that point, may I recommend a Steam Deck or similar device for portable gaming that is PC centric? Okay, so we want to insert that into all of these. Because those kinds of things are way less than any gaming laptop, and at least in my opinion, they're pretty sufficient for all my needs. I actually use a Steam Deck as my laptop these days. It's more compact. I don't really care about the lack of windows on it. And it plays most of the stuff I care about pretty well. I mean, hell, I'm using it right now to control the stream even. It's very versatile in that regard. Okay, and then we just need to insert this into all of these. Do you like play modded games though? So might not be for me, Steam Deck. What kind of games do you play modded? Because like the Steam Deck, I mod the shit out of games on my Steam Deck. There's a bit of a learning curve because it's a Linux, so you have to understand how Linux file systems work. But like, as long as the game actually runs, like if you can boot the game, you can 100% mod it. I mean, Steam Workshop works for one. I've done some non-Steam games and modded them too. Like, the only thing that you really are restricted by, because it's Linux, is the few minor programs that don't work with Proton or Wine, and any game with anti-cheat. Anything with anti-cheat will just, like, straight up not boot. And there's nothing anyone can do about that unless the people making the anti-cheat start supporting Linux, which probably will never happen. Okay, so these working now? No. Why aren't they working? Okay, we have the EMC link. It's set to... Is it filling these up? It filled up a couple of them. Why is there only like 21 in some of these? Okay, it's just being really haphazard, I guess. Well, let's pull out some of these and start putting them together, I guess. And then we can see for sure which ones are missing the juice. See, I also never used Linux until I installed Linux literally one time before getting a Steam Deck. But the Linux, at least the Linux that's on Steam Deck, it's pretty much Windows. It looks and feels like Windows, and I think they did that on purpose to try and make it more user approachable. But I mean, make no mistake, it's a full Linux machine, but they make no restrictions on how you use it. But the desktop and stuff looks like a Windows desktop. It functions like a Windows desktop. Probably functions like the best Windows desktop I've ever had the pleasure of using. And it hasn't really been that complicated to... Is this gonna like start working? Okay, I feel like something's wrong here. Where's my link? I mean, this is extracting. I'm just not sure why it's taking forever to get the stuff. Well, I guess we can just leave it for a bit and see what happens. Hopefully. I really like our system stuff, just learned enough in each isolated scenario to get thingy to launch, not much more. Yeah, I mean, okay, well, what kind of games do you mod? Let's start with that. What kind of games do you usually play? Are you modding like Steam games, or are you modding like non-Steam stuff? Because I mean, yeah, I guess like depending on what you're modding, there might be some. It might be a little make more sense to not have that, but I mean, there are portable Windows. There's handheld Windows PCs, like Asus does make one. The ROG Ally exists. My criticisms of the ROG Ally, though, are that it only has Xbox buttons built in. So navigation is pretty much impossible on just the handheld itself. Like, the touchscreen exists, but we're talking Windows touchscreen integration, which is some of the worst touchscreen integration I've ever seen in my life. The Steam Deck has mouse pads. It has a built-in like laptop trackpad on each side, and it works just like a mouse. Plus, it also has the touchscreen if you want, and the touchscreen works great. on things. I use it all the time to like scroll. It knows that it's a touchscreen and just acts like you expect a touchscreen to. I don't think we're gonna be getting these filled up anytime soon. I think this is gonna take a decent amount of time to like actually get going. Now that I think about it. I mean, it looks like it's booting up slowly. But I guess this thing has... Well, okay, what if we set this to round robin? If we set this to round robin, this should hopefully work a little better. Okay, yeah, that's definitely working better. Probably makes more sense to do it that way. And I'm also going to set this one to round robin. That way we can work in parallel here. And I can also set these up as a result. Parallel instead of serial. Then randos and expansion mods of Steam and non-Steam games. Yeah, I mean... I guess, like, so... Yeah, so that would be the kicker, because, like... So the way file systems work on Linux, or, like, on Steam Deck specifically, if you're just modding the game files inside of, like, the actual folder in Steam, then you're fine. That's not a problem, because you can just, like, go into Steam, open location, you're done. If you need to navigate anywhere else, that folder does exist. Like, if you're given, like, a Windows file path, you can make that work, because games that use Proton on Steam, and also not on Steam, they spoof Windows file paths. It basically, every single game has its own fake Windows C drive file system. And it's just like, it tricks the game into thinking the folders exist, so it knows the folders exist and everything. You would have to go find those, and even I've had problems finding that stuff. So that would be the tricky part. That does make it a little harder. It's not impossible. It's definitely harder, but it's not impossible. I would say that's the worst part. But for the most part, and now I find too, with now the more popular stuff, people are actually making Linux guides or Linux friendly mod builds, or whatever you want to call them, for a lot of games, to make it so that people can mod the Steam Deck version of the game, no problem. And they do all that work in the background for you instead. Okay, so these are now fully creating at maximum capacity here, which is great. So we should be able to get lots of output here. This is exactly what I wanted. A nice full wall of computers. Although some of them are still not quite fully functional, so we'll have to give it a little bit. But for now, that's good enough. All right, final step of the night, and that is making more of these. Where are they? The Olympics. Not the Olympics. Constructs? These things. Right? Because you put these here, and then it's... Wait, what do I have to do with the construct? Did I not make this tall enough? No, but I only had 2 before. I don't remember how this works. How does the construct work? Alchemical construct, where would that be? Alchemy? Probably? I don't know where exactly. Oh, here we go. Chemical automation. Can it not be touching a wall? Is that why this isn't working? Hang on a second. I have a theory. If I remove this, and we put these down here again. Or, you know, I could just delete it. That works too, whatever. Let me make some more of them, I guess. I need valves, pipes, and iron plates. Okay. I need to make these valves too. Too vanilla for that. You know what? That's perfectly fair. That's understandable. That's the downside of Steam Deck, because like I think Steam Deck is great for so many things, for so many people, but yeah, it's like if you're not in a position to learn about the Linux file system, that's like the real kicker. And you can install Windows on it, but that is another like ordeal in itself. I thought that they said at some point they were going to try and make the ability to install Linux or Windows on the Steam Deck a lot easier. Like they were going to make like a proper installer for it. I don't know whatever if that was. It doesn't seem like anything's ever come of that, unfortunately. What do we need? Brass nuggets. Is it alchemical brass nuggets or any brass nugget? Any brass nugget. Alright, well, I'll just take a couple stacks of those. And then we need glass. I'm pretty sure any glass should work. I have to, right, this thing needs, I need to make that like that arch thing that goes over top of this thing, because I think that improves the efficiency of this, because this is annoying. What is that thing? Do I have that researched somewhere? Workbench charger, this thing. Well, we can complete that, thankfully. And we can complete this too. Perfect. This resonator. Workbench charger. Let's make one of these quickly, because this is getting annoying. What's a vis resonator? Iron plate quartz. Okay. I have like 400 of these. Go. Okay, vis resonator. Wait, what gems do we need for this? Aqua and air. Need air gems. Okay, and then what else do we need? Great wood and iron ingots. Okay. There we go. And what gem? Ordo. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this seems to be the only thing we still need vis crystals for. Does this thing just not charge beyond 57? Or did I not put enough crystals in? No? I need more vis. How do we increase the vis? How do I get more vis? How do I get more vis into the workbench? I need a vis battery. What's a vis battery? Arcane stone slabs. Arcane stone, okay. Okay, so we need some of these, and then we need, I guess I need 8 of these. Okay. 8 of those. Wait, what? Vis resonator. That's the thing I made before, right? Yes. Needs more quartz. Okay, there we go. So make one of those. Now should we make the Vis battery? We need Perdicio and Ignis. Perdicio, Ignis. Ooh, I don't have a lot of that stuff. I mean, it's not hard to make more. Like, I guess what we can do... Yeah, you know, if we need more crystals in the future, it's not that bad, because... Oh, I need the green one. That's what I'm missing. Terra. Because the gems I'm making, so eventually these, those gems that we're crafting in the other room, we can turn those into Vis crystals, but it's a... I think it requires some, like, a more advanced research that I don't feel like doing right now. Oh, I need a Vis battery research, speaking of. I should probably get that, actually, because we can't make this charger thing without it. Okay, where would that be? Fundamentals? No. Artifice? Lamps, bellows, Vis power generator. Levitator. I don't think that any of that's it. Infusion? I don't know what this would be under. Alchemy? How do I make a Vis battery? Research. Is a Vis battery related to an Updog battery? Yes, yes it is. I'm glad someone here understands Stormcraft, because I apparently don't. Scan an actual unmined Vis crystal cluster. Have I not done that? How have I not done that yet? I feel like I have. An actual unmined... I mean, maybe those don't count because I had to place those myself, but I know where we can find some that are not mined. Or is this something else? Ah, okay. Well, that's fine. Let's go downstairs for a second. I have a spot that might be useful. I think there's some down here, actually. Hang on. We'll check here first. If not, I definitely know where some are, but... I swear there was some around here. I don't like how high that that Vis is, but I'm hoping that's fine. It's not like I've been doing any alchemy over here, so we should be okay. Okay, that's whatever. Where's the stairs? I'm already lost. Great. Well, the crystals were like around here somewhere anyways, so give me a second. There they are. Yeah, nothing new can be learned from this. I've already done this. Alright, well, maybe I have the research and I'm just blind and I can't see it. Let me see. Maybe there's something else I'm missing here. Research the recharge pedestal. Okay, maybe I need to research that first. Recharge pedestal. Potion sprayer. Sentia alchemical. Sentia transport. Centrifuge. Distillation. Recharge pedestal. I mean, there's the generator. Vis powered generator, maybe? Maybe we have to just go through there first. Need redstone. Torch. I want to see if this is it. Like, maybe if we do this, so we need a redstone block and a piston. At least this is easy to check. But I'm wondering if we complete this, if this will... No, okay, that doesn't go anywhere. That's okay. So it's somewhere else. Grappler, levitator, infusion? Is it in here? Why would it be in here? I don't know where this is. Okay, Thaumcraft research cheat sheet. This is what I want. Okay. This battery. Battery. That doesn't really help, actually. Never mind. Okay, what is this? This is... recharge pedestal. Okay, so how do we get the recharge pedestal? Research. How do we make this? Ugh, I hate doing Thaumcraft. I used to think it was so much fun, but like, I don't know what I'm doing. I just want to... Was it in here? I saw something like that. Arcane ear. Is it this? A note block. No, that's not it. That's something else entirely. Wand recharge. Automated wand recharging. Well, I don't even have that as an option in here. Oh, I do have the recharge pedestal already done. But that doesn't let me get the Vis battery. Oh my god. Why do I need to look through that piece? So that hexagon thing is what we use. So sometimes when you right click with it equipped on certain objects in the world, it lets you, oh, maybe it's in this one somewhere. It unlocks research. Various types of research that you sometimes need to, like, progress things in Thaumcraft, because it's all about researching things and making new stuff and then going from there. Yeah, okay, here we go. I should try to find something that can help regenerate the aura a bit quicker than letting it recover naturally. This is probably what I want, actually. Silverwood leaves. Okay, that's easy. So, to research, you have to... Wait. I don't have silverwood leaves, I just have the logs and saplings? Well, hang on a second. How did I never get the leaves? I mean, we can fix that, that's easy, it just, I don't want to do it there. That's weird. Yeah, Thaumcraft is very much a discover as you go kind of mod, where you research things, you... Is this silverwood? That's mineral. Ah, no big deal, I'll just grow a tree over here. You scan things for new materials, you put them in your book, you research more stuff, and then you just go and over and over. Ow, what the fuck? I'm trying to grow a tree here, guys. Calm down. It's a cool concept, but like, in my case, it's like, I need this thing now. What do I do to research it? I guess I just don't feel like going through the hoops at the moment. There we go. Silverwood leaves. just register those. Perfect. Okay. I can go back. So like in this case, it's like I need to scan the crystals, which I guess I already did in the past. I scanned the crystals, that unlocked one kind of research, and then I had to do that research, fulfill all the requirements, and then progress through like the tree to the next research. And sometimes those requirements require you to like, you know, do stuff at this table and make a bunch of theories, or craft certain items, or provide certain items, or something like that. What did I need now? What was I doing? This thing, right? Right, I just need one silverwood leaf. Good. So like now I can complete the vis regenerator, and now we can craft a vis regenerator, which I think is the battery thing that was mentioned that I need. Drawing plans for a device I'm calling the vis regenerator consists of a last layer made of silverwood leaves and an essentia filter with an outer casing that attempts to recirculate the aura through the lattice. Interesting characteristic of this device is that the effectiveness seems to be tied to the total capacity of the local aura. In other words, areas that naturally have a low amount of vis will experience a higher rate of regeneration. We need to disable the vis regenerate for any reason. Applying a redstone signal should do the job. Okay. Because of the vis regenerator's delicate relationship with the local aura, it should avoid using it in areas with a lot of flux. Ah, it's fine. Pollution smolution is what I say to that. Okay, let's make a vis regenerator. This might help. Well, no, we still need the battery. The battery's something else. I don't have the vis battery research. I mean, the regenerator's probably good. But that's not quite what I want. Right. No, the battery is what we want. It's not in here. Assimilation block. Atomic wonders? I think we need the battery, maybe the regen to go with it, but... where's the vis battery research? Aromancy left path. It's not here. Did stuff get moved? Crystal cluster research. I don't have that research at all, apparently. Like, it's here, vis crystals, but that's not what we want. I wish there was just a page, like a cheat page for this. Yeah, I already farmed a crystal, or scanned a crystal cluster, but I don't have that research unlocked. I'm so confused right now. Where I should be trying to push all this. Fuck. God damn it. Okay, Vis Crystal Farming is found on the fundamentals page of the Thaumonomicon, but requires infusion to be unlocked first. I have infusion unlocked, I thought. Scan the crystal cluster in block form, otherwise it won't work. Once crystal farming is unlocked, the Vis battery should appear in the Aromancy tab as an offshoot from the recharge pedestal. Aromancy tab, research of the recharge pedestal, so it should be in here somewhere. So I don't have that then. Block of crystals. Crystal block. This? One of these? Is there like one for Thaumcraft in here? One of these? Oh. Okay. Hang on. Well, that's easy to make. So if we just do this... No? I need the crystal block research now. God damn it, I have to make that first somehow. How do we get the crystal block research? I don't know. Okay, so I scanned the crystals. Y'all saw me just scan them again. And it doesn't want to scan at all. Oh, this is dumb. Cards in Fusion be unlocked first. Be sure also scan the crystal cluster in block form. Because, like, I can make the crystals that you can plant. I have a lot of those. There's the pods, but no, I also have... I've made the crystal... These things. Earth crystals. Like, I don't get it. Because, like, you can make this. Oh, I mined these. Okay. Right. But I can't, like, if I throw this on the ground and then... Nothing new can be learned from this. So I don't know how to get... Ah... Yeah, I don't know how to get, like, this research. An actual unmined Vis crystal cluster. I've done that before. I've got them sitting here. Nothing new can be learned from this. Nothing new can be learned from any of this. But then, like, so, okay, that means I've scanned it before. Fine, okay. But then what is that supposed to unlock? That's the part I don't get. Because there's supposed to be another arrow here. It's not. I have no clue what I'm doing here. It's supposed to be an aromancy here. And then there's like people that are replying to the ones giving the answers saying, oh, but I scanned those and nothing happened, and no one answers them. It's like... I don't understand. So, yeah, and fundamentals, there's supposed to be... Warp, Flux, Flux Rift, Types of Knowledge, Theory Crafting, Celestial, Plants, Ores. Ores has the Vis crystals in them, but that's not good enough. This guy's picture of his progress still work? Yeah, okay. You don't have to scan the crystals, the item. You have to scan crystals, the block. So that chapter should appear the crystal cluster research. I don't have anything like that. A wild crystal cluster scan to complete the crystal farming research. Is the crystal cluster not this? Yeah, it's these things. I have all that. I've done that before. They look a little different than they used to, but it's the same thing, I would imagine. How do I get a crystal block then? I can't make the box, is the problem. Gonna head out, still have one more day of work tomorrow. Alright. Well, thanks for coming by, Gradient. I'm going to bash my head against Thaumcraft for a little while longer. This is becoming a bit of a roadblock, and I'm not really sure how to fix this. Because I don't know what I'm missing here that's like stopping me from doing this. I might just have to like look this up and we'll have to make the actual soap next time. But I mean, we pretty much at the end. It's just I'm missing some stupid piece of research that maybe I'll try and get done and then have the soap ready to go. I think next time we should be able to make the onks so we can finally clean up our mess. So we can go back to Meatballcraft and actually continue things. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be here doing this, so I think I also will stop actually, because this is getting stupid. So I will I'll get this figured out, and then hopefully by next stream I'll have it ready to go. I'll figure out what I'm missing here to like so we can craft this thing, because we need this thing so we can make more of the stuff. It's stupid that this is taking forever, so I want to figure this battery thing out. So this will probably be where I end it too. One more thing to add of great importance: Mega Mushroom. All right. Let me play that right now, since I'm also playing to end stream. Okay, that's pretty great. That's a great song to end this on. But yeah, I think this will be the end of stream then, because like if I'm just gonna sit here and be bash my head against Thaumcraft like I seem to have been doing for the last like 5 streams in a row, then I'm just gonna bash my head off stream instead. You don't have to sit here and watch me in pain. So we'll end it here. I'll be back on Monday with the finale of Federation Force and possibly the start of something new. We're gonna also start Case 4 in Phoenix Wright next week. And then Wednesday we'll have more B3313. We'll be continuing that, and then hopefully by next Friday I'll have whatever it is I'm missing figured out and ready to go with the soap, and we can also make the onks then too. Maybe we can even make both of the onks. Maybe we'll go to Almathal once these are being produced. But that might be a little much. There's a few ingredients we have to make with the onks after all. I don't remember all the steps, but we'll have to figure that out. So yeah, I'm hoping I'll figure it out too. I'm not really sure what I'm missing here for this. I'll probably just go and ask someone, see if they can tell me what research I'm missing in this case, because the internet's just like running me in circles, and I think part of the problem is I'm looking at information for like several different versions of Thaumcraft. Like I think I'm on Thaumcraft 6, but there's like so many active versions of Thaumcraft that are being used. Like 7's the newest. 4 is still popular if you want to go way far back in modding. So it's a confusing mess here, and it's like every time someone's like, but I did scan the thing, and then no one responds clarifying themselves as if it's supposed to be super obvious. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. You'll see the results next time. You'll see the solution then. In the meantime, thank you all for watching. Have a good night, and I will see you next time.